Hey guys, what's up? So I'm just vlogging today. I haven't done this in a while, so I decided, hey, why not? So yeah, just kind of a normal day for me. I don't know what to call this video. I don't know. It's not really like a full day of eating. I already had breakfast. I had oats. So yeah, it's just kind of a normal day. I'm gonna head out for a run here pretty soon. I'm able to work out now, finally, after having surgery on my arm. I'm healing up pretty nicely incision-wise. Still got the numbness going on, and now it kind of feels like it stings, especially around my knuckles. It kind of feels like I burned myself like yesterday, and now my hand stings, so that kind of sucks. But I'm kind of hoping that that dies down, or maybe it could be even a good sign, like my nerves are waking up. It's just gonna take some time. But yeah, I'm kind of tired about talking about surgery for a little bit, so I'm just gonna kind of do a normal day. Hi, welcome to my day. Carly wants to say hi. Say hi, Carly. Hi. The puppy is making a ruckus over here. I'll show you. Let's go say hi to the puppy. Alright, so run is done. I'm gonna go hit legs today. I'm going to the gym now. But first, I want to kind of introduce you to my new ride. No, it's not a new car or anything, but it's better. Yes. This is a boosted board, aka an electric skateboard. So this is basically gonna be my go-to way of transportation at this point, instead of using my car, which has lots of mileage on it. And frankly, I trust this skateboard to get me from A to B more than my POS. So yeah, works pretty nifty. Time to go to the gym. Lunchtime. First things first, I have to say, this is kind of like my first week super completely back into the gym. I was kind of babying my arm since last Thursday, where I was able to take off a sprint. Today was leg day, but it feels so good. I just realized I still have my skateboard remote in my pocket. Don't need that anymore. Lunchtime. I'm cooking up some rice, brown rice, this slow cooker turkey. You can do it with turkey or chicken. I did it with turkey because it was cheaper and I got it from Trader Joe's. So this is just the salsa chicken or poultry, I guess, that I have in my cookbook that I've been doing a lot lately just because it's so easy. I always have cooked meat ready to go because meat is like the hardest thing to cook. It's kind of what gets people to be like, there's nothing to eat, I'll go get something, or I don't feel like cooking because it's the meat, it just takes so long. So yeah, you got that, got the turkey, salsa turkey. and yeah, brown rice. And I'm gonna do cabbage, a little bit of this on top. This is the Trader Joe's Goddess dressing, which it's basically like guacamole in a container. Liquid guacamole, I don't know. It's okay, it's not guacamole. I will be slaughtered for saying that, but it's just water, avocado, apple cider vinegar, green onions, lemon juice, chives, parsley, olive oil blend, extra virgin olive oil, yellow onion, basil, garlic, sea salt, and black pepper. So it is 100% just natural ingredients. There's nothing weird in it, and it tastes delicious, and it's easy, whatever. So I put it on a lot of things. I'm gonna get started with this cabbage. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna weigh out this cabbage. I kind of just weigh out everything, mostly just to make sure I get enough of it. Believe it or not, undereating is also a pretty common problem. So I'm doing 2 servings of this, which is 6 ounces of cabbage. Seems like a lot. It cooks down pretty quickly. Then I'm just gonna heat my pan over here. Put in a little bit of avocado oil. As soon as the pan is hot enough, I throw in my cabbage. A little bit of salt. Some garlic powder. So while that's cooking up, I'm gonna get my rice started over here. It's already cooked. I'm just going to season it, that sort of thing. I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt here, a little bit of coconut oil, just to give it a little more flavor. And by a little bit, I just mean like a 1/4 teaspoon. One thing you don't want to forget when you're cooking is to calculate the oils you use towards your fat grams. A lot of people forget that any oil you cook or add in counts. It does count. I'm just gonna mix this up a little bit. This is by no means a professional way of making rice. This is the quick way and the lazy way. I just did leg day way and I'm starving. Good. Cabbage is done. And you can see how much it cooked down from the original. Looks like it was a lot, but it's not. It's like half the size it was. There's that. Then I'm gonna add in my turkey, which is ready. And I'm not gonna heat it up because I am that lazy. So I'm just gonna measure out 6 ounces of turkey. And 2 servings of the Goddess dressing, which is 40 calories. Not much there, so 30 grams of this, or 60, sorry. And there is my lunch. Pretty simple, but tasty. Meals don't have to be hard. It looks like someone shat on my chicken or turkey, but oh well. I'm gonna go eat this now because I'm starving. I'm jealous. Take a shower, feel a little bit more fresh after some gym stank. I just got a call from the hospital talking about my procedure that is going to be on Friday with my local urologist regarding my stricture or whatever is going on in there. I actually had to do a pee test for, they make you do like a pee test before they do any sort of scope or cystoscopy or surgery or whatever. And apparently I have a UTI and I had no idea. It just always kind of burns to pee, so I had no idea that that was going on, but hey, now I know. I'm a little nervous because I've gotten used to CPMC, Kylie, and they're a little bit more knowledgeable about, you know, trans patients. They come through there all the time, especially with bottom surgery. So just from the questions that this lady was asking me, I can already know that it's gonna be a bit of a rougher ride. She was going over my procedures and which ones I've had, and she went over glandsplasty, and she was like, glandsplasty, I don't know what that is. And I was just kind of like, I didn't know what to say. I was like, yeah, that's, well, I didn't want to say like, oh yeah, they made my dickhead, that's what that is. So that would be interesting. I mean, in a sense, like for trans men, it's like you're getting circumcised, basically. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. She also asked me if I was transitioned, or if I was still, or like if I was a man, or if I'm still getting there. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm there. And then she's like, sounds like it. Anyways, I wanted to show you what, you know, I've learned a lot of things from YouTube, especially about myself. So I've got this little brush right here. I'm gonna show you what I've been trying to do with my eyebrows. Maybe if you have an eyebrow issue too, we can talk about this, right? So, as a transgender man, my eyebrows have been plucked in the past. In my past life, they were overplucked. So, getting them to grow in has been a pain in my ass, and people like to remind me every day just how thin my eyebrows are. So I'm trying to take some advice. I got some castor oil here, and I've got this little brush here. So I've been putting a little bit of this, this castor oil just on here like so. Kind of like massaging it. Oh, this is just the weirdest thing. Sorry you were so close to my face. Into my eyebrows, and then also kind of trying to brush them down a little bit so they don't look so thin. But either way, you know, you can only do so much. Now I just look like I have greasy, weird eyebrows, but hopefully, you know, if I massage in the castor oil enough, it'll help me grow in a little bit. I don't know. So that's my current regimen for my shitty eyebrows, in case you're wondering. Whoa, it just got dark. I'm saving my pennies to get some microblading done, I think. I think that if I ever have an extra $500 laying around, then I can make my eyebrows a priority. But right now, rent and food is a priority, so that'll have to wait. As for now, while this guy's chewing on his foot over here, how's that taste, Juno? I'm gonna head over to Sprouts and get some kombucha, maybe some other good fermented foods. Because, pro tip, if you're taking antibiotics, it totally screws with your gut, your flora, your bacteria. So I'm trying to combat any potential diarrhea and get some good bacteria into my belly. So off to Sprouts I go. So I went to Sprouts and I got everything that I want to get for, you know, probiotic kind of stuff. Well, and some like peanut butter. So got some cranberry kombucha because I also have a UTI. So, you know, apparently cranberry stuff is supposed to help on top of the probiotics. Kombucha has probiotics in it. If you didn't know, it's fermented tea. Basically anything fermented is gonna have some probiotics in it. Well, I don't know about beer. Does anyone know if beer has some? I don't know. Sauerkraut. This also has probiotics in it. Then, found this cocoa kefir, or kefir, however you want to fucking say it. Apparently this is like a shot of living probiotics, and I have a good feeling this is gonna taste a lot like something that I never want to actually put in my mouth. But gotta do what you gotta do. So, directions. I'm about to try this for the first time. Let's see, so serving size is 2 fluid ounces. Let's measure that out. Smells a lot like dirt and ginger mixed together. Alright, 2 fluid ounces. I'm gonna do a little dip taste first. It kind of tastes like pickle juice combined with ginger and turmeric. Hey, be nice. Dogs are growling at each other. Yep, definitely like a pickle ginger dirt. I've never tasted something so bleh. Alright, so currently 3:30. I have a client meeting at about 5:30. But until then, I'm gonna do some work. Then I'm gonna make dinner, wind down for the night, my usual day. Kind of boring, but yeah. I apologize for making you guys watch my boring life. I will see you in a bit. Alright, it's dinner time. I was taking Carly for a walk and something flew and like went into my hair, and I tried to brush it out and it stung me. So obviously it was some sort of bee. Got my middle finger. Time to eat dinner. What is this? My roommates are trying to tempt me. Alright, so for dinner, I decided on butternut squash, broccoli, and ground turkey. I know, more turkey. It's a little different than the turkey I had before, so it's kind of a different meat, right? Do things get repetitive? Of course, but that's life. We live long enough to eat the same things a few times at least. So, I'm gonna start by making the squash, because it's gonna take about 15 minutes or so, maybe 20, depending on the microwave. A lot of the times you can bake this. I need a camera person. So you can either roast this, but since I don't wanna like wait an hour, I'm going to do it in the microwave. I'll show you how. So, with the sharp knife, I always cut a flat surface onto the vegetables so that it's a little bit more sturdy and I don't chop a hand off or a finger. Then just clean out the seeds. So, once you clean out the butternut squash seeds, normally like a pan with a lid would come in handy. That's microwave safe, but I do not have one of those. So, this is going to have to suffice. Good to go. Well, that's going in the microwave. Gonna weigh out the broccoli. Alright, then I'm gonna steam it. Pretty simple. Put it in this pot over boiling water. Get a lid and cover it.
For me. Where's my water?
It was right there. Ask Libby.
Damn it.
You had like 3 gallons in
I
there.
know. So it did. Oh. I'm taking my water.
Oh, they're hiding. For the turkey, I'm actually beginning using curry powder. So that just sounds good to me right now. As soon as my pan heats up, this is what I'm using. Normally, oh, there's a little bit in here left. This is my favorite curry seasoning from Penzeys. I'm gonna have to order more though because there's like just a tiny bit left. So I'll use the rest of this and switch over to this one. See how different they are. I don't know if you guys know this, but curry blends are all different. They don't all have the same spices or flavors to them. This one has a lot more, a variety of spices. Anyways, lesson of the day. Not all curries are created equal. So this is what the turkey looks like when it's pretty much done. Smells good. Ground turkey just always kind of looks not so appetizing, but it's pretty tasty. So it looks like my butternut squash is done. I would test it with a fork normally, but we don't have any more clean ones. So, spoon it is, and it is spoonable, so it's good to go. Mash it up with my spoon. I recommend a fork. If I had clean ones, that's what I would be using. Goes right here. Then I'm gonna finish it off with this roasted red pepper sauce from Trader Joe's. Time to eat. What do you think, Carly? You hungry too? Okay, let's get some food. So I'm gonna end the video at dessert. Thank you for watching so far. I've made this dessert pretty much every video I've made in the past few months. So, pretty simple. Whey protein powder. This is the kind that I use if you're wondering. Biochem whey protein powder. Peanut butter powder. This is the chocolate flavor. This is just a Sprouts like off-brand. Any powdered peanut butter that you can find, whether it's PB2, PB Fit, it's basically all the same thing. This is the cheapest at Sprouts, so that's the one that I went for. Then, I actually do have some fats left, so I'm gonna top off my dessert with some almonds. So, how to make this. 2 servings of peanut butter powder, 1 serving of chocolate whey powder protein. This is what it looks like after I've added the water. Then, just gonna add the almonds. This is dessert. Not exactly exciting, but it's full of protein and it gets rid of those sugar cravings. Anyways, so that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining. Sorry, like my life is boring. I think I always hesitate to make these videos because I'm like, well, you know, I do pretty much the same thing every day. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Oh yeah, I do want to say that my next vibe cooking class, I'm going to have it open to the public. So if you are interested in joining, make sure to join in September 22nd at 6 p.m. I'll make sure to keep talking about it. I'll, you know, put the link down below for that live video. Bookmark it, make sure you have it there for 6 p.m. on September 22nd. I haven't decided what what I'm going to cook yet. So if you have any suggestions about what you would like me to cook, feel free to leave those in the comments, and yeah, I'll see what I could do. Hopefully I see you live on the 22nd. Peace out, guys. I'll see you next time.